Hi, everybody. We are live. Back at the Carolina Ice House here in North Charleston, South Carolina.
Send the link.
The link. For those of you who are not with us right now, let me send the link to the group chat. If you're not hearing this right now, you don't know that I'm doing it. But just trust me, I am. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Feel free to subscribe to Raptors 18U on YouTube. That way, you'll always know where the games are. All right. So, with Dave Scott, I'm Tom Edwards. I'll be bringing you the commentary today as our Raptors take on the Atlanta Phoenix for it's seemingly like the 80th time in this tournament function. Not necessarily here at the Carolina Ice Palace, but I think we've taken them on at absolutely every single tournament that it seems that we're on.
Does feel like that.
And Dave, no offense to the Phoenix, but I'm kind of tired of them. I'd like to play some other people. We'll be playing a different team tomorrow, but right now we're playing a team that we're oddly familiar with, the Atlanta Phoenix. A team that literally has two cities in their name. But they're not from Arizona. Because that would be a long way to travel just for a little dinky tournament in Charleston, South Carolina. Face-off ready to go. And we're underway. Phoenix will take it. Send it cross ice. Phoenix will bring it in. Drop pass. Phoenix maintain possession. They'll send it around the boards. Corbett will go chase after it. Tied up. Keener gets a piece of it. Corbett will fight for it. Keener will send it off the boards. Close to out of the zone, but not quite. Phoenix will keep it. They go to send it. They cannot. Now it goes off of a couple of sticks. Phoenix will maintain possession now. Shot on net, saved by Perkins. Corbett into the boards. Raptors will attempt to get it out. They do this time, and Guido has it. He's got an opening. He's got Edwards with him. Shot. Backhand. Saved by the Phoenix. Sent in along the boards. Tied up. Stegall will fight for it, as will Brown. Sent into the corner. Cullen Fisher will go after, but Stegall will send it across. Edwards there at the slot. He'll maintain possession. Shot on net. Score! Yeah! Woo! Edwards will take that one. That's why you put pucks on net. And 12:42 left in the first period. The Raptors take a 1-0 lead. That's my kid. So that's worth more.
I'm glad I did.
Stegall will take the faceoff as the Raptors have a 1-0 lead. Puck sent into the zone. Sent across the ice. Scott will take it. He'll send it around the boards. Raptors will need a little extra scoring power as Corey Lombardo is on the bench right now in a sling. I'm no doctor, but I'm going to say he's out for the rest of the tournament. which is unfortunate for the Raptors as Lombardo provides much needed offense for this team. Puck goes out. Phoenix will keep it in. Puck sent into the zone. Phoenix have it along the boards. They maintain possession. They'll skate around. They send it out. Check there, and then Amasadi will get it out of the zone. Phoenix will keep it. They send it in, but will take it to the neutral zone. Sent in. That's going to be icing. That's cheating. In the most simple form, but it's still illegal. You can't do that. You can't send the puck in behind the red line. So 11:41 left in the first period. Raptors have a 1-0 lead.
Hey, Tom, we definitely didn't see any carryover at the moment from this morning, so that's a good thing. I see these kids, a different feel out there right now.
Yep, absolutely. Brown sent it in from the point. Corbett stopped. Big hit from Corbett at mid-ice. Tied up at mid-ice. Driggers will stop it. He'll dump it in. Lee will go after it. He gets a piece of it. Driggers brings it in. Fights for it. Now Morris with the shot. But save. We need to get Driggs that goal. It's a rule. But with 11:08 left in the first, Raptors still holding on to a 1-0 lead. Driggers had that puck. He crashed the net, but unable to get there. Shot on net. Keener puts it on, just saved there. Tied up in the corner. Looks like Corbett may be playing D right now. Guido with the shot that just goes wide. Edwards will go pick this one up. Now that's tied up. Now Corbett will take it. Edwards with a snapshot. That goes wide. Tied up. Guido will get a piece of it along the boards. Corbett sends it. Behind the net. Sent around. Odd bounce. That's going to go all the way down the ice. Corbett will pull up to attempt to get the icing. He won't get it because it's slowed down. Sent up. Hit Brown in the face. That was unintentional. Swing and a miss there from the Phoenix. But they'll maintain possession. Goes across mid-ice. Phoenix will go to take it. Edwards gets a piece of it. Knocked down. Good play there by Corbett to stop the shot and also to try to gain possession, but gets it taken away, and the Phoenix will dump it in. Keener will go pick this one up. He sends it the opposite way. Still fight for it, and then go the opposite way, which is the original way that he was going. Sent over to Fisher. Fisher tries to get it out of the zone. It's in his skates. Now we get a whistle because apparently the Phoenix player was offside. 9:32 left in the first. Raptors holding on to a 1-0 lead. Goal by Edwards. I need to say that because he's mine. Puck dropped in. Sent in. Phoenix can't find it. Driver will try to send it out. Segal has it. He sends it over to Scott. Scott sends it across ice. Driver will bring it into the zone as the Raptors attempt to stay onside. Scott on the boards. Phoenix will take it back the other way. Driver on his horse. That's something I like to say. Sends it along the boards. Out to the point. Sent, and Fisher will take it. He'll bring it into the zone. Slap shot goes into the shins. That probably hurt a little bit.
He's off!
Now,
He's off!
he's not. Shot on net. One-timer scores.
He was not. No?
Good play there as the Phoenix caught a 2-on-1 with the momentum. It was just rolling in the opposite direction, and the Phoenix took advantage of a 2-on-1 and tie up the game. We're tied at 1. Morris will take this one along the boards, goes out to mid. Get back. Phoenix will bring this one in. Hip check and a beauty from Corbett. Sometimes you need to use the booty. Sent along the boards, no icing there. Goalie comes out of his crease to try to take that one. He will. Now it's got to go the other way. Shot on net, saved by Perkins. It's going to be sent the other way by Lee. All the way down. That's an icing, and we'll get a stoppage. 8:04 left in the first. We're tied at 1. And we'll see a face-off in the Raptors' defensive zone.
At first, I was thinking that Atlanta was playing a little tentative, and then all of a sudden, bing, bang, boom, it's 1-1 after something so quick. So that doesn't seem to be the case right now.
Atlanta using the stretch passes when they can. That's dumped in. Sent the other way. Amistadi will go chase after it. Picked up off the boards. Amistadi sends it over to Keener. Keener over to Edwards. Picked up by Amistadi. Amistadi sends it forward. Amistadi will go chase after it. Sent across the other way to the Phoenix. They'll dump. The driver will send it. That's going to be an icing, but maybe it won't. Okay. I don't actually know the rules of hockey. What do I know?
Yeah, that's true.
Phoenix have it. Gets knocked away by Keener, and Edwards will go pick this one up. Edwards has it stripped, but he'll fight for it. Guido will try to keep it in. Keener and Guido fighting for it. It goes into the corner. Edwards will go pick this one up. Knocked back the other way. Guido and Edwards will fight for it. Squirts out. The Phoenix will take it, but disrupted by Brown. And Keener will go intercept. They'll dump it in. In front! Bad bounce off of the Zam doors there. Good opportunity. Well, the Raptors missed it just because they weren't expecting it. No icing there where it should have been. But what rules do I know? Puck dumped in. Stegall will go chase after it. He sends it into the netting. So we'll get a stoppage. 6:18 left in the first. 1-all. Yeah, that was icing. We know it was.
Yes. So was the other one down here that they also did.
We just want to keep this a free-flowing game. Stegall with the face-off. Goes off of the boards. Scott goes to look for it. Gets it into the neutral zone. Phoenix will take it. They send it cross ice. Dump in. Scott will send it over to Fisher. Fisher maintains possession. Sends it over to Scott. Scott will bring it in. He'll dump. They'll go chase. Again, odd bounce off of the Zam doors. That's something to note for later. Phoenix have it. Stegall's going to get a penalty there for a trip. I don't know if there's a trip per se. Was it a penalty? Maybe. Was it a trip? Nah, I don't think so. You want to call interference? Maybe. Was it a hook? I don't think so. But it was malfeasance for malfeasance sake, not 5:45 left, and the Raptors will have a penalty to kill. Shot is blocked, sent out, does not get completely out of the zone. Phoenix will try to take advantage there. Skipping puck, dropped behind the net. Phoenix will maintain possession. They're looking to set something up. Shot, save, sent in again. That gets blocked by Perkins. Phoenix have it again. They'll send it over to the point. They'll hold on to it. One-timer attempt gets deflected away. Phoenix still have it. Puck Still stays in the zone. Phoenix still have it. Shot. That goes high. Knocked down, but still out of the zone. So the Raptors will go make a line change, or at least a partial one. Sent in. The Phoenix have it. Cross-ice pass, broken up by Keener. Phoenix will bring it into the zone. Have it behind the net. Phoenix still hold on to it. Brought in by a new player who's out at the point. Shot gets off of Keener's shin pads. Behind the net, sent into the corner. Phoenix will maintain possession. 19 seconds left in the power play. Phoenix trying to set something up here. Cross-ice pass sent to absolutely no one. 7 seconds left. Phoenix to go pick this one up, but that's going to be pretty much the penalty there. 1-0. Stegall goes out of the box, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Phoenix will bring this one into the zone. Cross-ice pass. Phoenix can't pick it up. They'll go dump it in. Sent back the other way. Phoenix has it at the point. Shot goes wide. Picked up in the corner. Edwards will go fight for it. Send it over into the corner. Phoenix still have it. They'll send it in. Brown sends it off the boards over to Keener. Keener tries to send a stretch pass to Fisher. Fisher tries to get it out. Does not. Now sent into the boards. Still tied up. Phoenix will still keep it in the zone. Brown gets a piece of it. Phoenix still have it. They circle the wagons. Shot in net. That goes wide. Phoenix still have it. They'll take the other side. Phoenix just have the possession too much here. That's blocked. Gets out of the zone finally. Guido with a good block there. Now picked up. Fisher has an opening. Shot. Save by the Phoenix, and we'll get a stoppage. 2:31 left in the first period. Phoenix and Raptors tied at 1. Good play there by Fisher to intercept the puck movement there by the Phoenix and put a shot on goal. Tried to go 5-hole, but alas, no dice. Faceoff goes into the corner. Phoenix have it. They'll try to send it down ice. Phoenix will pick this one up. Good play by Scott there to stop the pass. The attempted one-timer. Now tied up. Morris will take the pass. He slowly dumps it in, which kills the icing for reasons I don't know why. Sent over to Driggers. Driggers in front of the net, but too high, so would have taken a high stick to get it in. Scott will knock it away. In front. Good setup there by the Phoenix, but does not pay off. And then the Phoenix try to send it out to the point. Goes past them and all the way into their defensive zone. Raptors will put on the pressure. Intercepted there. Morris disrupts, but will go over the other way. Shot on net. Saved by Perkins, and then Scott will send it out. Got out of the zone, but Guido will pick this one up, so we won't worry about the offside. Guido puts it on net, covered by the Phoenix goaltender, so we'll get a stoppage. 1:13 left in the first period. The Phoenix have won, the Raptors have won, but the Raptors one was better. I am absolutely biased. You know this by now. Kieran take the face off. Sent along the boards. Good movement there. Phoenix will bring it into the zone. Good poke check there. That one's brought in by the Phoenix, but they were offside, so advancing forward, Keener doesn't get all of it, and the Phoenix will take it back the other way. Shot on net. That gets blocked by Amistadi. In front, Guido will pick this one up. He sends it out of the zone. So the Phoenix will have to retreat and reset. Driver will pick up the puck behind the net. He will advance it. Sends it along the boards. No icing there. Edwards will pick this one up along the board. Tries to get it out. Guido from the point. Shoot. Pad save by the Phoenix goaltender. Keener. Keener still has it. Sends it out to Amistadi from the point. That gets deflected. That's going to be time. So at the end of one, Phoenix and the Raptors tied at 1. Dave, what did you see there?
It was pretty interesting. I think the Raptors got off to a great start, a lot of momentum, and then it turned a little bit. Atlanta started getting a lot of rushes. We saw a tremendous D zone for the Raptors, but they managed to avoid the chaos, avoid the one that's going to put it in the back of the net. I think if we continue to get these A-level chances, like we just saw here towards the end of the period, I think look to squeeze a couple of those in. We've got to continue to manage the D zone, and I think we'll be fine.
Absolutely, the Raptors, when they get the possession, are doing good things with the puck, ideally, but the Phoenix know what to do when they get it, and had a few decent setups, especially when they were on the power play, but Brian Perkins there to shut the door. So we'll go into the second here, tied at 1. Puck goes in. Phoenix have it. Scott will take it away. It looks like Scott's playing D. Everybody's a little bit fluid here. Knocked in. Scott will knock it away. Keener will send it. It goes off of a Phoenix player. Also never would have gotten to the end of the ice anyway, so no icing there. Tied up along the board. Segal will fight for it. Gets into the zone. Segal again will fight for it. Brady Scott introduces himself. How do you do? Puck ends up going into the Phoenix defensive zone. Sent in. Brown will go fight for it there. Sent in. Scott will get it out of the zone, so the Phoenix will have to reset. They'll dump it in. Could have potentially been icing there, but both players looked like they had an opportunity to get it, so no icing. Phoenix have it in the corner.
This is what we really have to manage here. Being able to get through these little situations. Doing well right now.
Shot on net goes wide. Segal sends it the other way. Scott will try to get a backhand out of there. Maintains possession. In front. And score. Perkins comes a little too far out of his net, perhaps. And gets past him and into the netting for the goal. So a 12:25 left in the second. Phoenix take a 2-1 lead over the Raptors. Perhaps a little bit overeager there from Perkins to come out of the crease. But he doesn't come out of the crease nonchalantly, so he must have saw something. Puck goes into the neutral zone. Phoenix will have to reset. Puck sent in, cross ice. Phoenix will bring it into the zone. Shot goes off of the skate and into the corner. Sent out to the point. Missed. Patty Lee will go pick it up. But the goaltender comes out of the crease and will go pick this one up, send it forward. Phoenix have it in, will bring it into the zone, send it out to the point. Shot sticked away by Perkins and into the protective netting for a stoppage. 11:40 left in the second period. Phoenix holding on to a 2-1 lead over the Raptors.
Raptors.
Face-off will be in the Raptors defensive zone. And the court driver will fight for it. Sent in the other way. Phoenix will try to bring it towards the goal. Cannot. Stretch pass to Edwards. Gets past one defender. Shot on goal. Save. Follow-up was almost there, but could not get to it. Phoenix should go the other way. Phoenix bring it into the zone. Shot on net. Saved by Perkins. He'll swallow that one up. And yes, it appears that Edwards is playing forward. Not his natural position, but losing Lombardo, perhaps Edwards goes into Lombardo's spot.
Tom, really quick, those little tiny chances there, we can capitalize on one or two of those here. We'll keep ourselves in there.
That was a good opportunity off Edwards' shot. Had another player been there for the rebound. Sent out. We've got a penalty coming up. That's going to be a slash. Looks like it may be on Corbett. Yep, on Corbett. He'll go into the box. 2 minutes for slashing. So the Raptors will have a power play to kill here with 10:45 left in the second period, and the Phoenix holding a 2-1 lead. Raptors send a kill squad out to attempt to take care of this one. Phoenix with the puck movement here. Goes into the corner. Stegall will fight for it. Bad penalty there. Stegall goes hard into the boards. Cross check is going to be the call. So that power play is over. Phoenix will take two there for a cross check. And we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for the next minute 48. Face-off will go in the Raptors' offensive zone. A little bit more wide open play here with 4-on-4 hockey. Stegall to take the face-off. Goes over to the side. Phoenix will take it. They have it behind the net. Stegall and Fisher will fight for it, but the Phoenix have it. They will bring it out of the zone. Good speed there from the Phoenix, but goes behind the net. Picked up by the Raptors. They'll fight for it there. Try to get it out of the zone. Intercepted. Now sent into the boards. Still kept into the zone. Brown has it. He'll fight for it. The Phoenix will go attempt to take it. But Stegall will intercept. And the Raptors will send it along the boards. Brown tries to dump it in, but gets sent along the other way. The driver fights for it. He gets it out of the zone. Into the skates. Stegall will fight for it. That's going to be picked up by Fisher. Fisher brings it into the zone. That gets blocked. Sent in. No icing there, so the Raptors will need to chase after it. It also wasn't going to get down on ice anyway, so. Driver gets a piece of it. He'll send it over to Stegall. Stegall sends it into the zone. That gets knocked the other way. But out of the blue line, Stegall attempts to bring it in. Thought he could keep it in. He did not. So we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. 9:07 left in the second period. 2-1 Phoenix. 4-on-4 hockey for the next 22 seconds, and then the Raptors will have a minor power play. Puck sent forward by the hand there. Could have been a hand pass. Shot on net. Lee will take it behind his own net. Send it along the boards to Amistadi. Past Amistadi, though, so the Raptors will go chase after it. Penalty is over. Sent over. Driggers gets a piece of it, and he's got some open ice. Sent over to Morris. Shot by Driggers. The opportunity was there for Spencer Driggers. He has been so close. It's driving me nuts. The Raptors, though, will still fight for the puck. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Driggers into the corner, knocked away. For those of you just joining us, Spencer Driggers, former goaltender for the Raptors, playing forward and just getting better every day. It's actually kind of fascinating to watch him work. Just how much he's learned. Puck goes in. Shot on net. Right into the netting. Phoenix wanted it straight into the netting, but that's the wrong netting. That's the protective netting. No one wants a shot there. So with 7:41 left in the second period, Phoenix will hold a 2-1 lead. We get a face-off in the Raptors' defensive zone. Keener with the attempted face-off. Gets tied up, sent over to Perkins, who will cover it. And we'll try this again because, well, you know, we got nothing better to do. We're here. Face-off again. Sent back. Kept in by the Phoenix. Now Corbett will chase after it. Tied up. He sends it along the boards. Edwards taps it to get it out of the zone. Keener with the pressure there, so the Phoenix will take it into their own defensive zone. Cross ice pass. Gets to no one. No icing call. Could have been. Sent along the boards. Edwards will tie it up in front. But knocked away. Out to the point. Out of the zone. Edwards will go take a piece of it. He'll bring it into the zone. Picked up by Guido. Guido with a move around. Backhand just goes behind the net. That gets tied up. Keener will go after it. Guido will go pick it up. Sends it over into the corner. Keener will fight for it. Edwards will go chase after it in the corner. Shot sent out. That'll go all the way down ice, and that should be an icing. And it is. You never know.
Yeah, you never know tonight.
It could be anything. But it was an icing. Textbook, it was an icing. And the referees called it that way.
Let's go, Raptors!
Which is neat. You appreciate that. So 6:29 left in the second period. Phoenix have a 2-1 lead, but the Raptors will take this face-off in their offensive zone. Segal sends it out. Shot by Scott goes wide. Fisher will take it. He'll send it around the boards. Segal sends it over. Shot! That just goes wide. Amistadi will fight for it. Tied up. Amistadi continues to fight for it in the corner. Sent over on the other side. Kept in by kept in by Driver. Bouncing puck in front. Held on a little bit there. Driver deals with the interference. Now puck goes the other way. Driver tries to bring it in. It's knocked down. Now tied up. Segal goes for it. He can't get to it. So loose puck there. Segal will intercept it though, and he'll bring it into the zone. Shot gets blocked. He'll go fight for it again. But Phoenix sends it the other way. Shot. Score! Tough rebound shot. Goes straight to the Phoenix that were waiting for it. Takes the 2-on-1 and get it past Perkins to give the Phoenix a 3-1 lead with 5:20 here left in the second period. Patty Lee to take this face-off. Sent in. Sent back the other way. Phoenix have it in their defensive zone. They'll draw in players. Corbett will send it over. Morris has it. He sends it in. Save. Driggers comes in like a house of fire. Morris has it, sends it out to the slot. Deflected and sent to the Phoenix that will break out the other way. Drop pass and a beauty. There's the shot. Perkins got a piece of it, but it flipped past him. And that'll make it a 4-1 Phoenix lead. Tough one there. And Perkins shaking his head. He feels he should have had that one. He got a good piece of it. But sometimes the rebound carries the momentum over. And that's what happened there. Face off. Phoenix will send it in. Into the zone. Phoenix have it. They bring it in. Tied up. Sent over to Edwards. Edwards has an opening. He sends it backhand right there. A good save there by the Phoenix. They'll go back the other way. Guido will go pick this one up. But Phoenix in front. Shot and score. Too much the other way. And the Raptors give up too much. The Phoenix take a 5-1 lead with 4:11 left in the second period. Just too much there. Phoenix will dump it in. Goes back the other way. Went off of like 3 sticks, but we're going to call that icing anyway because, you know, why not? We need to call an icing once in a while. Puck sent down to the other side. We'll get a face-off here. Phoenix up 5-1, 4:04 left in the second period. Raptors have had opportunities, but have been unable to capitalize. And for whatever reason, when they've been unable to capitalize, the Phoenix have been able to capitalize on their own. Good play by Rady Scott there to knock the puck in the opposite direction. Puck sent in. The Phoenix have it. They'll bring it into the zone. Not offsides, despite the fact that some of the Raptors fans will call for it. Puck goes into the defensive zone for the Phoenix. They'll send it out. Scott, though, will send it away. He'll fight for it. Scott goes in some directions. Fisher loses his stick. Now we get a whistle. For reasons. I guess that was offside. No, it wasn't offside. We're going to get a face-off there.
We just wanted to go. It hit the netting, I'm pretty sure.
So we'll take a face-off for reasons. For whistle test. Whistles work. Good to know. Face-off goes opposite way. Driggers will go take it in the corner, but Driver will try to send it out with a little bit of backhand there. Picked up. Driver will chase for it. He's got Driggers with him. Cross-ice pass to Driggers. He fights for it. Sent out to Amistadi at the point. Amistadi will send it in. Blocked. Rebound opportunity. Raptors unable to capitalize. Good job by Amistadi there to send it in. Amistadi will dump. They'll go chase. Sent in, tied up along the corner. Morris gets a piece of it. Driver fights for it. Sent cross ice, but the Phoenix will maintain possession, something they've done for a good portion of this period. Maintain possession, score goals. dumped in. Lee will take it. He'll send it around the boards. Amasada will go chase after it. Amasada gets a piece of it, but the Phoenix will have it. They'll send it around the boards. Phoenix will go pick this one up. Sent forward through the crease. Now in front, sent away. Driggers tries to get it out of the zone. That gets blocked. Morris will fight for it. Amasada gets a piece of it. And Morris will send it forward. We'll try to get a partial line change in. Puck sent in. Phoenix have it. Drop pass. Shot opportunity. They'll send it cross ice. No one there. Guido gets a piece of it. It's loose. Shot saved by Perkins. Point blank. Good play there by Perkins to make the close save. That was a high danger opportunity. Lee will send it out. That gets sent past Edwards. He was looking for the pass there. Gets a piece of it. He'll still fight for it. Sent in. Fisher has it. Sends across ice. Edwards takes the check. No call. Phoenix will send it in. Blocked there. In front. Covered by Perkins. And we'll get a stoppage. 43.6 seconds left in the second period. Phoenix holding a 5-1 lead over the Raptors. Raptors will take this faceoff in the defensive zone. Sent over. Brown will poke it away. Sent out to the point. Shot. That gets deflected and up over the goal. Sent into the corner. Phoenix have it. They'll try to send it out. Edwards will intercept it. He will bring it down ice. He tries to send it over. He's looking for a partner there. Sent around the board. 12 seconds left. Puck goes over to Keener. Keener has it. He'll absorb the hit. Edwards has it behind the net. But the time will elapse, and that's going to be the period. So at the end of 2, Raptors find themselves down 5-1 to the Phoenix. Dave, what happened, man?
There's no situation to say right now. I mean, Atlanta team who's really playing well, and I guess you take your foot off the gas a little bit there, a couple minutes during the middle of that period, and you find yourself down 5-1. However, you have 14 minutes left. You're down 5-1. The mentality's got to be one at a time here, and we've seen it done. We've been in hockey long enough to see it done. It's just a belief, and we'll see if they have that.
Something I used to say when I was on the bench: if they can score 4 goals in the period, we can score 4 goals in the period. So the hope is there, but the Phoenix definitely have the advantage here. They've been able to capitalize on the opportunities. And again, the Raptors seem to have had the opportunities. They'll put the shot on. The Phoenix goalie standing in strong there. So they'll go put the shot on. The Phoenix goalie will take it. It'll go the opposite way, and then the Phoenix will get a breakaway of their own. So they have been able to capitalize on several breakaways to make the score what it is right now. Stigala will take the face-off. We'll see if the Raptors can do what they do. Morris will bring this one into the zone. Tied up. Back the other way. Phoenix have it. Shot on net. Swallowed up by Perkins. Perkins denies the shot. 13:44 left in the third. Phoenix up 5-1. Scott will take the face off in his own defensive zone. Get out of the circle, people. Sent out to the point. Good pass there. in front. Raptors will try to get it out. They cannot. Phoenix unable to capitalize. Now tied up in the corner. Driver will pin it. And that gets out of the zone. It'll send all the way down. Hand goes up, though, so that's going to be icing. Was it icing? I don't know. It could be anything. 13:22 left in the third. Looks like it may have gone off a couple of people, but it is what it is. Sent back. Brown will send it along the board. Striggers will go chase after it. Amistadi gets a piece of it. It'll be Patty Lee that has it. Patty Lee will bring it into the zone. He'll send it over to Guido. Guido will bring it in. Shot on net. Saved by the Phoenix. They send it around the other way. Lee introduces himself. Attempted to send it out, but Hayes Amistadi will keep it in. Send it over to Driggers up the slot. Glove save. Driggers was there in perfect position. Phoenix will bring it back the other way. Attempt to go for the wraparound. They send it out to the point. There's the shot. That goes high. Phoenix maintained possession. I'll send it out to the point. Shot on net. That gets deflected. That could have been dangerous, but goes wide. Amistadi sends it into the corner. Driggers goes after it, but the Phoenix send it in. Maintain possession. They'll have it behind the goal. It's that continued possession that is why the Phoenix are up 5-1 at this point. Amistadi tied up. Stretch pass. Gets out of the zone. Phoenix will bring it in. Cross-ice pass. Driggers have an opportunity there, but he was coming off. Sent out. Shot. Saved by Perkins. That'll go the opposite way. No icing there. Allow the Raptors to get the rest of it a line change in. Stretch pass sent. Phoenix will bring it in. Sent back the other way. Pressure in. Corbett gets a piece of it. He tried to keep it in. Now Corbett will fight for it. Edwards over there now. But the Phoenix will take it. They'll dump it in. Perkins shoos it away. Scott sends it over to Corbett. Corbett doesn't get all of it. Sends it back the other way. Scott gets a piece of it. Lots of stick slapping there at mid-ice, but sent in. Looked like a check opportunity, but Edwards will send it off the boards. Driver will fight for it. He's offside, but Edwards will chase. Scott takes it. He'll dump it in. Kept in by Corbett. Corbett will fight for it. Bad hit there on Corbett. Big hit in the corner. Definitely going to be two. Let's see what ends up happening. No, they'll get just a 2 for a rough. Yeah. It wasn't that egregious. Settle yourself, John. So, Segal will shoot. That goes wide. Raptors have the power play. Scott puts a body on it. Phoenix will have it. Gets it taken away. Guido will take it in the corner. Figured out where it was for a second. Sends it over. That gets tied up. Segal down. Hook. Now we're going to get a whistle. And that one's going to be on the Phoenix as well. Another rough. So we're going to get 127 of a 5-on-3 here. Can the Raptors capitalize? I don't know. They'll try. And that's all we can ask at this level. Let's try. Let's make the effort. 9:58 left in the third period. Phoenix holding a 5-1 lead over the Raptors. Stegall will take this face-off. Sent out to Brown at the point. Brown cross ice over to Fisher. He sends it over to Corbett. Again, a 5-on-3. You can kind of set things up. Shot on net. That gets saved. Stegall on the board. Tries to get to it. It'll be Keener that takes it in the corner. Sends it out to the point to Brown. Brown attempts to drop past to Fisher. Fisher over to Keener. Keener over to Brown. A little bit wide. Brown can't take it. He sends it over to Corbett. Raptors will need to reset. Corbett tried to bring it in, knocked away by the Phoenix that will dump it. They'll go chase. Brown picks it up in the defensive zone, and the Raptors will have to reset.
Let it out!
Sent in. Brown will bring it into the zone. He sends it over to Stegall. It gets knocked. Drop pass attempt. Was not ready for it. And that gets dumped into the zone. Corbett will go pick this one up again. 20 seconds left of the 5-on-3. Corbett will just bring it into the zone himself. Gets past. Shot! Good save there by the Phoenix. Fisher gets it tied up. Keener will have it. Sends it over to Corbett. There's the shot. There gets the save. 5-on-3 is over. 5-on-4 now. Keener tries to send it over cross ice. Corbett gets tripped. No call. That one seemed pretty obvious, but alas, here we are. Sent over to Edwards. Edwards will flip the pass over. Fisher will take it. He'll dump it in. They'll go chase. 3 seconds left on the power play. Knocked down by Lee. Sent in. Morris will take it. He has an opportunity. Backhand just goes wide. Phoenix will take it. They'll dump it out. Corbett has it. Gets it knocked away. Big hit from Corbett. Edwards sends it around the other way over to Corbett. Corbett will flip it forward. Sends it over to Drigger's head. I don't know what Corbett's problem is with Driggers. We'll have to figure that one out of practice. But we'll get a stoppage. 7:35 left in the third. Phoenix holding on to a 5-1 lead over the Raptors.
Those need to go at the linesman, not at the...
That could have been sent to the official. I don't want to assume things. Face-off goes back to the Raptors. They'll send it around the boards. Driggers will try to get a piece of it. Goes in. Tied up. Go over to Driggers. But it'll be Driver that sends it. No icing there. Driggers and Morris will chase. Sent along the boards. Phoenix will take it, but Lee will take it and send it around the boards. Keep it into the Raptors' offensive zone. Sent in. Morris loses his stick. We'll go take it. Driggers looking for the pass. Morris tries the bad angle. Can't get there. Lee has it. He tries to get it over. That gets deflected a little bit, and the Phoenix will start going the other way. Now we're going to get a penalty. Will it be on noted good Hayes Amistadi again? Put that kid in jail. Once again, Hayes Amistadi in the box. Noted multiple-time offender Hayes Amistadi in the box. 6:41 left in the third. Needs to control themselves on the ice. I kid. That probably wasn't a bad play by Amistadi to stop what was a definite attempt there by the Phoenix. Anyway, Scott will send it forward. Edwards gets a piece of it. He will bring it in. Sent the other way. Keener gets a piece. Scott has it. Shot. That gets taken and sent the other way. Raptors are aggressive on this penalty kill, as they should be, because, we're down 4. Scott goes after it, gets a piece of it. He'll go chase after it along the boards in the offensive zone. Again, he'll pin the Phoenix. Phoenix have it behind their own net. Scott goes for the check there. Brown gets a piece of it. Edwards will intercept. He sends it along the boards. That's a dump. They'll go chase. Phoenix in no urgency, as they shouldn't be because they're up 4. Phoenix will go bring this one in. Intercepted. You get a piece of it, and Scott will take it. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it wasn't. I counted. There was 5. I thought it was 2 at first, but no. Made the count. There was 5 of them out there. They're allowed that. Edwards gets a piece of it, and it'll be Corbett that will bring it in. Shot, glove save, and a beauty by the Phoenix, and we'll get a stoppage. 5:07 left in the third period. Raptors down 5-1. 26 seconds left in the penalty to noted goon Hayes Amistadi. Really, suspend that kid. Jesus.
More penalty minutes than points.
Segal will tie up the faceoff there. Driver tries to get a piece of it, but it'll be the Phoenix that will bring it in. 2-on-1 opportunity, but the Phoenix can't hold on to it. Corbett with the check there. Tied up. Segal will get a piece of it. Phoenix will fight the other way. It'll be Fisher that goes. And Driver will send it along the boards. Phoenix cannot keep it in the zone, so that will go all the way down to the other side. Phoenix goaltender will come out and stop it. Morris will chase. Kept in by Corbett. Tries to get it around the defender. Doesn't, but then recovers anyway. Shot. Backhander just goes just wide of the goal. Brought in by the Phoenix. They send it along the boards. Blocked there. That went in. Okay. Squeezed that one past Perkins. And the Phoenix take a 6-1 lead. Phoenix player was just trying to put it on net, but Perkins unable to seal it. And it ended up going in. So 4:11 left in the third, and the Phoenix have a 6-1 lead over the Raptors. Dropped in. Phoenix will dump. They'll go chase. Amistadi takes it, sends it around the board. Sends it around. Guido tries to get it out. Trigger sends it off the boards into the neutral zone. Lee dumps it. Might have been icing, but referee said it wasn't, so it wasn't. Amistadi tried to pick that one up. Shot. Score. Just pure speed there from the Phoenix. Was able to get past Amistadi. And with 3:35 left in the third, Phoenix take a 7-1 lead. Raptors feeling frustrated, I think, at this point. Phoenix taking full advantage. Shot, rebound.
Oh, wow.
Great play.
That's an outstanding
by
save.
Perkins. Again, Perkins frustrated with himself from the earlier goals. So happy with himself with that one, but still frustrated. He feels that he could be playing a better game. Running clock here. So we're about 3 minutes left in the third. We'll get a defensive line change. Puck goes out into the stands. No lucky fans there. You have to give the pucks back. You can't keep them. Pucks aren't free. So we'll try another faceoff. Those things cost money. Bouncing puck. Sent out. Driggers will send it off the board into the neutral zone. Good play there. Phoenix player sends it right into the official. I think that's worth 6 goals, personally. You need to penalize these type of punishment against the officials. I don't think the official agrees with me, though. So, Lee to take the face off. Scott will dump it in. They'll go chase. Guido will go take it in the corner. He fights for it. Phoenix will get a piece of it. Sent back the other way. Driggers goes chase. Phoenix will get a piece of it. Patty Lee will intercept. Sends it over to Scott. Scott sends it over to Guido. Guido can't get a stick on it, and that's going to be icing. Minute and a half left in the third. Again, running clocks. We're almost done. If you're still with us, hello.
Still have 16 viewers.
We appreciate you. I tell a joke, but I don't know any.
Those are diehard Raptor fans.
They appreciate it. They're looking, maybe we can get another goal. Tie up sent out to the point. Phoenix will knock it down. Sent out the other way. Phoenix to go chase after, but Edwards has it. There's the shot. Sent on net. Save made. Hand was up. Hand was up. I don't know why the hand was up. Was that meant to be a penalty? Was that meant to be offsides? It was neither of those things, so Scott will take it off the boards. Shot on net. Save there. Edwards was ready for the rebound, but save swallowed up by the Phoenix. 28 seconds and counting. Raptors will attempt to set up something, maybe get one more on the board if they're lucky, but that one goes out of the zone. Picked up. Scott will pick this one up. He goes down. Sent out to middle ice. 4 seconds left. That's going to be it. So this isn't the triad, so there is no player chasing after one of our players after the score. And no additional discipline is needed. So that's a final score. Phoenix 7, Raptors 1. Dave, you got any more?
Yeah, so what wife wanted me to mention that this was Grady Scott's first game in a long while without being in the penalty box.
That is impressive, I must say.
But yeah, we've been through a lot this weekend. A lot of meetings, a lot of lasts this season. It's tough. We played a better team today, and the kids shouldn't hang their heads low. But you still got one more game tomorrow. You got to, if you're playing hockey, you got a lot of pride. You can come out tomorrow and beat the number one team out there, and leave on a really, really high note. So don't know if that's going to happen, but I know it's frustrating after a game like this, and especially a 1-0 start the Raptors had. And, you have a couple of minutes of just a little bit of snowball, a little bit of foot off the gas, and it's 5-1. And we know you can't do that. So, yeah, that's what I got. Love watching these kids play, and we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, a lot of emotion left on the ice here. Raptors have one more game in this tournament. 8:10 tomorrow morning. If you're eager to wake up, I'm not. But that one's going to be against South Pittsburgh Rebellion. That one's going to be a tough game. Rebellion are a strong team and probably shouldn't be in this division, but 18U is 18U. They just dump everybody who paid the money to get in there. So, game's over. We'll see you tomorrow. Dave Scott, I'm Tom Edwards, and if you're willing to set the alarm, we'll see you at 8:10 tomorrow morning.
President's Day.
Yeah, it's a holiday for some people.
It is.
It's not for me. I'm taking a day off from work. But they knew what was going on when they hired me.